So switching gears with the practitioner, what procedures and measures of success should we all be doing regularly? Office visits is one, for instance. What help can you give the practitioner? Like, we need to monitor. Like, we could have a checklist. Did you do your affirmations until they become habit? The habits of excellence. I could see someone making a checklist and, yeah, got to do my journaling and writing that down until it becomes automatic. So what are some measures and procedures that we all should be doing to monitor our office?
So when you say your office, is it my office or is it my business? You see, unfortunately, there are many chiropractors, and I'm going to say the majority of chiropractors don't run a business. There is a big difference between running an office to running a business. Running an office is how to answer the phone and how to schedule people and how to move people through the office. Running a business is how to monetize what you do, and that's not a dirty word, by the way, into profit. Now, don't misunderstand and don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I am not suggesting that you look at patients as dollar signs or with dollar signs in your eyes. What I'm saying is that the cha-ching comes automatically when you deliver good service. So success in the office has many different facets. Number one, I'll give you a great example.
Okay.
This past weekend, I was at the Trump Doral for continuing education credits down in Doral, Florida. And love him or hate him, it doesn't matter. Trump's brand stands for excellence. That's what he tries to do. And he really does succeed. For example, as a guy, when we go into the bathroom and we go into a stall, is there ever a waste paper basket in the stall? Never. So what happens? You're sitting on the bowl, you go into the bathroom, you blow your nose. Where do you put the used tissue? You gotta open your legs and throw it down the bowl.
Yeah.
I go to the Trump Doral, I go to the bathroom, and there's a leather waste paper basket in each stall. When you go into the bathroom, you either have no toilet paper or they have the industrial 42 rolls on the wall. He's got it very tastefully done. There's a brass toilet paper holder and there's an extra roll of toilet paper. My point is, it's excellence. What do you do in your office for excellence? Do you make sure that every one of your, and here it is, look at this. I'm talking to a bazillion people now about the Trump Doral. Okay? He didn't ask me to push the hotel. He didn't ask me to push the brand. I'm just giving you an example of excellence, which I'm now sharing with everybody.
Yeah.
What are your patients going home and telling their friends and family about your practice, about your business? So to answer your question, the things that you want to do to monitor your business is, number one, decide if you're running a business. And if you are, keep statistics. You need to keep new patients. You need to keep office visits. You need to keep services rendered. You need to keep collections. You need to keep accounts receivable. But more importantly, with just keeping them, you need to understand how to read them. You see, we teach our clients how to read statistics where they could troubleshoot their practice in literally under 30 seconds because those numbers mean something. Number two, you need to be able to track everything in that office. If you're marketing, where are your clients or patients coming from? How much money are you spending? What's your return on investment? What is your net worth looking like? Is it going up? Is it going down? You need to track everything in order to monitor your business and your holdings. And when you do that, all of a sudden, you'll see the holes and you'll be able to patch them pretty easily.
That's awesome. Do you recommend Fridays, Mondays, try, looking at your stats, rituals and routines? What do you recommend for that, to go over your stats and numbers?
Well, we teach to look at your stats on a monthly basis for analysis. So if the month ends on the 30th, you have your stats done that night and you're analyzing them. So on the 1st, you can now deploy different action steps to get a different result. Unfortunately, most chiropractors either don't keep stats, or they keep them and they don't know how to read them, or they keep them but they don't do them. In other words, don't send me your stats June 17th. That's just stupid, because you've just wasted the whole month. Send me your stats May 30th, and let's go over it. So June 1st, bang, you're there changing things.
Yeah.
For financial stats, we teach our clients to keep net worth statements. You want to know if your net worth is increasing or decreasing, and you want to have different financial facets of your life. That's one of the hallmarks of what we do. We teach the business of chiropractic, but the business of life in terms of how to create wealth. We're really excited. We had 3 clients in Q1 of 2017 turn to millionaire status. I mean, that's just awesome.
Awesome.
And I'm excited to see what's going to happen Q2, which is ending, in a couple of days. But my point is that, these guys and gals didn't get lucky. They planned for it. And they keep these statistics and they run a business. The other thing is, when we talk about habits of success for the office, this is a biggie. Our profession is really in a crossroads. I think it really is the best of times to be a chiropractor, but this is also the challenge. Stop blaming. Stop blaming the AMA. Stop blaming Big Pharma. Stop blaming the insurance companies. You see, chiropractic is a tale of the haves and the have-nots. The haves are doing 7 figures. Yes, you heard that correctly, 7 figures. And the have-nots are dying on the vine. And let me give you an example. If it were the insurance companies, then it would be universal and it would be endemic in the entire profession. Let me give you an example. Any car that is running on gasoline, when that car runs out of gasoline, that car's done. It's not moving. So if gasoline was to totally dry up, you can't get gas anymore, period, end of story, then every gasoline engine powered car, when it ran out of its gas, it's done. Can't move anymore. Well, if it were Big Pharma, if it were the AMA, if it were the insurance companies, then every single chiropractic office on the planet Earth would be out of gas. But that's not the case. Because if there's one office that's doing 7 figures and another office that's not, why? What's the difference with the practitioners? What is the 7-figure chiropractor doing differently than the non-7-figure chiropractor? And I'm not talking about illegalities. I'm talking about ethical, honest practices. What is that gal or guy who's doing 7 figures, what's their thought process like? What's their execution like versus the other? So it is really, really important that we understand that we have the ability to grow anything, anything, anything.